You also wrote a column about other cases that were overlooked that you thought were particularly ominous. So, what other cases that didn't get as much media attention illustrate where this country's headed?
Right. Well, I wrote a whole thing on the transgender decision, which I refuse to say transgender athletes because people mistakenly think that it's only about trans women in women's sports. And when you read the decision, again, if you read what they actually said, it's not just about sports. It doesn't just stop at sports. It's saying that transgender women do not have equal protection rights under the Constitution. And if you think that stops on the athletic field, you're just insane. That's not where it stops. It extends to every federal government program. It extends to the workplace. It extends to the schoolhouse. When you take away equal rights from an entire class of people, it never stays at women's frickin' volleyball. All right? That's number one. And I thought that would be, from the beginning of the term, I was like, this case is set up to be the greatest civil rights tragedy of this term, and it was, right? So that. Other cases that didn't get as much attention, there was a really important case about campaign finance. If you didn't like Citizens United, guess what? We just got Citizens United too. We just, all the corruption that Citizens United unleashed, there was a case this term that doubled down on it and made it so that dark money donors can now directly coordinate with the candidates of their preference, which basically destroys any kind of wall of separation between the billionaires and their sock puppets. Any separation between Peter Thiel and his sock puppet J.D. Vance is now gone.
Whoa.
Peter Thiel can be right in the room with Vance picking the next campaign strategy with Peter Thiel's billions. That's what the decision means. So if you care about corruption, guess what? You lost again.